Hello everyone. Our first lecture is on the system of linear equation, which is a part of the lecture series Linear Algebra. So in this lecture we will start with an introduction to the linear equation. We will study the definitions regarding the system of linear equation and solution of the system of linear equation. Let us start with the basic example from our daily routine to know that what is the linear equation. Suppose a customer want to buy table and chairs from a shop, so he went to the shop, and again suppose that if x be the price of a single chair and y be the price of a table, and the customer bought two chairs and three tables and he paid in 100 rupees in total, then what will be the equation to represent this problem? The equation will be simple. It will be 2x plus 3y equal to 100, where x and y are unknowns. So this is also an equation of a line with two unknowns x and y. We will call this equation a linear equation. Degree of every unknown here is 1. So by taking this example as a reference, we will further define a linear equation for more than two unknowns. A linear equation in n unknowns x1, x2, x3, xn can be written in a standard form as a1 x1 plus a2 x2 plus a3 x3 so on plus an xn equal to b. Here coefficient of x1, x2, x3 and so on xn are constant, that is a1, a2, a3, an are constant. Also b is the constant coefficient. We had already studied an example of linear equation. Let us see more examples. First example is 2x minus 3y equal to 7, consisting of two unknowns x and y. Second example is 4x1 plus 3x2 plus 5x3, consisting of three unknowns. So this is a simple definition of a linear equation. So what will be the solution of a linear equation? So again let us consider an example with two unknowns. We can represent this equation in graphical form, in form of a line. So this is a line, x plus y equals to 2. X So what will be the solution of this line? Every point on this line is the solution of this line. The solution can be 0, 2, 1, 1, 2, 0 and many more. So you can see that this linear equation x plus y equal to 2 has many solutions, or you can say it has infinite many solutions. All the solutions are of the form of a vector written as x1 y1, as this equation consists of only two unknowns and can be represented on a 2D plane. So if we have n unknowns, then solution of the linear equation will be a vector from a field. Say u be the vector consisting of elements k1, k2, k3 and kn. Now this vector could be the solution of this equation if and only if I replace x1 with k1, x2 with k2, so on xn with kn, and after replacing value of x1, x2, xn, I will get the solution equal to b. That means this vector u will be the solution of this equation if and only if this value is true. That means left hand side is equal to right hand side. Now our next definition is the system of linear equation. System of linear equations is a set of the linear equation with same unknowns. So we can define it as a system of m linear equations is a list of linear equations with the same n unknowns x1, x2, x3, xn can be written in the standard form as a11 x1, a12 x2, so on, plus a1 n xn equal to bn b1, a21 x1 plus a22 x2 plus a2n xn equal to b2, and so on, am1 x1 plus so on amn xn equal to bn. So you can see that this is a set of or a system of linear equations having same unknowns x1, x2, x3, xn, where aij and bi are constants. Now if m equal to n, then we could call this system of linear equation as a square system of linear equations. Question arises that what will be the solution of this system of linear equations. So we again start with the example from a two dimension. Let us take example of two lines, that is two linear equations with two unknowns. One line is x plus y equal to 2 and second one is 3x plus y equal to 3. Now these two lines intersect at a single point. This point is such that the solution of, we can say, solution of these system of linear equation is 1 by 2 and 3 by 2. Now this solution is such that it satisfies first equation, that is if I will put x equal to 1 by 2 and y equal to 3 by 2, the answer will be 2. If I put this solution again in second equation, that is 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2, the answer will be 3. So this point of intersection is such a point that it satisfies both the equation. We could not find another point. That means the single point of intersection is the solution of both the equation. We call this solution a unique solution. We now let's come to our second definition, second example of two lines x plus y equal to 2, x plus y equal to 3. These two lines both are parallel to each other. That means these lines do not intersect in a single point. You could not find a single point that will satisfy both the equation. Say take a point 1 1. Now this point will satisfy first equation, but it will not satisfy second equation. 1 plus 1 is not equal to 3. So in that case we will say that this system of linear equation has no solution. Next example is x plus y equal to 2, 2x plus y, 2x plus 2y equal to 4. Now you can observe that both the equations are same. Both the equations are of a single line x plus y equal to 2. So as we discussed in our last example, that all the points in this line satisfy the equation x plus y equal to 2. So it has infinitely many solutions. Now Based upon these examples, we could easily say that the system of linear equations can be divided into two Based upon these observations, we could easily say that the system of linear equation is divided into two parts. So one is the system of linear equations that are consistent. Another is the system of linear equations where that are not consistent, that is inconsistent, means they don't have any solution. So inconsistent part, again we have system of linear equation which could have unique solution or could have infinitely many solutions. Where inconsistent are those system of linear equations which has no solution. Let us, to better understand this concept, consider the example with three unknowns, the x, y and z. If you have three linear equations with three unknowns x, y and z, then what will be the solution? Now this linear equation is the equation of a plane and they can be represented in the form of a plane. So if you have three planes such that all three planes intersect at a single point, then we can say that the system of linear equation has a unique solution. But it could be possible that all the three planes pass through a single line. In that case, we could say that the system of linear equation has infinite solutions. But in case that you could not find a single line or single point at which all the three planes intersect, then we say that system of linear equation has no solution. You could see in this example that this green plane and red plane intersect at a line and red plane and blue plane intersect in a single different line. So these three planes could not have anything common, not a single line which is common. Therefore we could say that this system of linear equation has no solution. There are many more such examples. For example, if you have three parallel planes, in that case you have no solution. Also, if you can draw the plane in the form of prism, in that case also the system has no solution, because there is no common line of intersection or there is not any common point of intersection. So we can easily see that if we consider a system of linear equation, then it has three options. Either it has unique solution or infinite many solution. If the system is inconsistent, then it has no solution. Next type of linear equations are degenerate linear equations. Let us consider an equation a1 x1 a2 x2 a3 x3 so on equal to b1. So if I replace a1 with 0 and a2 with 0, a3 an, all the coefficient of the unknowns with 0, then what will happen? 0 x1 plus 0 x2 plus 0 x3 plus so on 0 xn. That means left hand side of the equation is equal to 0 and the right hand side equation is b1. Two cases arise from here. Case 1, that if b1 is not equal to 0, so you can see that left hand side equal to 0 and right hand side is not equal to 0, then this is an absurd situation. Then the equation has no solution. If b1 is equal to 0, then we can discard the equation from the system and we can consider that system has m minus 1 linear equation. So degenerate linear equation is defined as a linear equation such that all the coefficients are 0, that is 0x1 plus 0x2 so on plus 0xn equal to bn. Today we have studied that what are the system of linear equations, what could be the solution of the system of linear equations. In general, if you have to solve the system of linear equations having more than 3 unknowns, it could be 4 or 5 or 10, then in that case we use the elimination algorithms to solve such system of linear equations. In general, elimination algorithm consists of two parts. One is the forward elimination. In forward elimination, we reduce the whole system of linear equation to another equivalent system of linear equation with reduced form, row reduced form. We in general reduce the system to a single equation consisting of only one unknown. If unique solution exists, then we could find the solution of the system of linear equation by back substitution. We conclude this lecture. In our next lecture, we will study that what are the various elimination algorithms, Gauss elimination algorithm, Gauss-Jordan algorithm. Thanks for listening. Till then, bye bye.